Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to another round at the Groggy Donkey. I am Jacob, the founder and editor-in-chief here at the Groggy Donkey, and I am the DM for this series. We are going to be continuing, our Gatekeeper Chronicles, and we've got everyone
3
here
out of
with
10.
us. What's that?
Yeah, it was pretty weak.
3 out of 10. 3 out of 10.
Yeah, that was weak.
Yeah, it was a pretty bad. Well, I stifled it. Okay,
Weak.
sheesh. I have to cut that out anyway.
Oh, what?
Well, since I've got everyone here, why don't we just go down the list and introduce yourselves? Who are you? Who do you play?
Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm Morgan. I play a character. Wait, did I already introduce? Did I give my character's name away before?
I didn't. It was me.
I didn't give it away last time, did I?
Name. Yeah.
My name's Morgan, and I play a character. I play Vega. I play Vega.
The elusive Vega.
Yeah, the episodes that I'm not allowed to listen to, I've literally listened to only 2. And we have, 5 now out?
I'm very secretive.
Yes.
I don't know what you want from me. I live a private life.
All right. Continue with the
danger.
introductions.
Sorry.
Is it me next?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Talia. I play the roguish, what do we call her? She's an astral elf.
Mm-hmm.
Named Astryn Hansley. And she's apparently some kind of gatekeeper.
I'm Kristen, and I play Harold. Just Harold.
I love your introduction for Harold. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of a recap before we get back into today's episode. Last session, Astryn had landed on Wargix and had been introduced to Aethor Falcox, the Archduke of Wargix, who in turn introduced Astryn to Harold, his resident professor, this very brainiac guy. And Astryn and Harold met up with Aethor later. After discussing some things, they had learned that they were looking for information about Kraystar, and Harold was able to find information that a goddess by the name of Astralpia had once tried to make a deal with Kraystar. Nothing else is known about that, but she has a temple near Hexenvorup. Flash forward a little bit, the party is now at this swanky dining club called the Crystal Flute. And they had dinner with Aethor and Serenity. And while they were dining, Morgan's character, Vega, disguised as Alejandro, was up to some shenanigans.
Okay.
Yeah, was up to some shenanigans in the background.
La la la, spoilers, la la la.
Harold, I should say, actually, the performer at the Crystal Flute came off stage and went up into the ducal box and had a conversation with Aethor and Serenity in a form of thieves' cant, if you will. Both Harold and Astryn, they both rolled natural 20s and were able to decipher this conversation. And it was about the First Republic sending a representative to try to convince Aethor to join the First Republic. And he said a very specific name.
Major Salvador Cathkai.
Yep, Major Salvador Cathkai. After the conversation...
No, wait, hold on. The diplomat was Hector Urvac, the dwarven diplomat sent to convince Aethor to join the First Republic. Haha! Notes.
Yes. Sorry, we were saying two different things. The representative's name was Harold. Or not Harold, Hector. they have information about a theocracy agent named Kethkai.
Oh, hold on. Theocracy agent. Okay, so I didn't get that part down. Theocracy agent.
You got the name, you just didn't put it in the right spot, which is okay.
Oh, I
Harold
forgot.
decided to blow off some steam after this conversation and ended up on the gambling floor at a table with Alejandro and a very interesting character by the name of Shithet Hunrara of the Revolving Snow Clan.
Shithead.
Yes, shithead. Shithet wanted to have a conversation with Harold out in the alleyway. And in this conversation, he offered Harold a job. After the conversation, he went back inside. Alejandro made his move and killed Shithet Hunrara and then escaped. Back inside, Astryn had wandered around the Crystal Flute for a little bit and then ended up at the bar. About this time was when Morgan's character came back inside and ended up also at the bar.
Oh yeah, didn't he sat not next to me, but like just a few chairs down from me, right?
Well, that's where we're at right now. Morgan, you have come up to the bar and you see Talia's character Astryn sitting at the bar.
That's right.
What do you want to do?
Well, first and foremost, as per last game, I am no longer Alejandro.
No, you are not.
Can't remember. What did I choose to be? I think I chose to be one of my
Golf.
other person. That's the one. That is the one, isn't it? And no, I was just kind of watching Hansley, wasn't I? I wasn't, I don't think I was willing to interact with her.
Okay. So you just want to kind of sit at the bar but not interact or engage?
Yeah.
What do you look like again right now?
It's a good question. I can't remember what Gonf looked like.
You described Gomf as a kind of a heavier set guy, if I remember correctly.
Right, he was the gambler. He was the guy with the
Yep.
with the funny southern accent. Right.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So that's what I see.
Yep. Yeah.
What like race is he?
Good question. What race was I?
I think you just described yourself as being like a human, or maybe a
Yeah,
half
that's right. No, I think I was human.
Like a big, large Texan guy with a
Yeah,
10-gallon
essentially,
hat
yeah.
and yeah, okay.
I
Well, no,
kind
no,
of
thank God
imagine
not.
Colonel Sanders.
Colonel
Okay,
Sanders.
fair enough. Yeah, he
I
was
was
like
kinda-
Colonel Sanders.
I was more like picturing the dude from what's that niche Disney movie, Home on the Range, where what's his face, the country singer?
Yes. Oh my god.
yodeling
Yes.
cowboy?
The yodeling.
Was it Tim McGraw?
What was his name?
No, it wasn't Tim McGraw. It was
No, it wasn't him. It was
Dennis Quaid's brother,
That's it.
Oh
Randy Quaid.
my god.
Yeah.
Randy
What a
Quaid. Yeah, Randy
throwback.
Quaid played him, and well, he didn't do the singing, but
No, he didn't do the
Played the
singing,
character.
but- yeah, yeah.
actually,
That's
yeah,
what I
him.
pictured.
I love Home on the Range. Well, at least I love the music of Home on the Range.
Yeah, I mean, how could you not pass up a yodeling cowboy?
Yeah, that's how he kidnapped his cat. That's how he rustled the cows.
Yeah.
He just sang to them. He sang so beautifully they fell into a trance and followed him willingly.
Okay, so Morgan's character looks like the yodeling cattle rustler from Home on the Range, and you've sat at the bar, but you're on like the other side of it, and you're observing Astryn.
Yeah, I'm like obviously staring at her, keeping my distance.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
I rolled a 10 on my Constitution check.
You're drinking, right? It's like,
I
haven't even done anything to you yet.
I'm drunk.
I'm not gonna say that you're drunk. I would say that you've had a couple of drinks and you're probably still drinking. I would imagine Stardust.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Okay. I'll say that you're starting to feel it a little bit.
All right, the world's
a
because
little-
this is probably only my second drink, so yeah.
Okay. We're gonna actually cut back over to Harold.
Ooh.
Where have you're still having a conversation with Saren, because you came back inside after watching Shathet get murdered.
Right.
And you were trying to explain to her what had happened, and she was trying to calm you down. So now that, let's say it's been a couple of minutes, you've been able to calm down. What is it that you want to do at this moment?
Harold is... Well, he doesn't really want to get involved in any of the shenanigans he just saw. So he's probably going to leave.
Okay, before you leave, Arduan comes up to you, and he sees that you're about to leave, and he, Harold, may I have a moment of your time, or perhaps we could talk and walk. You seem to be about to leave.
Yes, sure. What can I do for you?
Well, let me tell Astryn where we're going, and the two of you make your way over to the bar. Arduan, he finds Astryn and he says, Astryn, I don't want to ruin your evening, but Harold and I are going to go for a walk. I'll meet you back up later at the palace, okay?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Have a good night. And you and Harold, or he and Harold, excuse me, begin walking out of the Crystal Flute and begin kind of walking towards wherever Harold is leading. Where would Harold be going at this point?
Back up to his study.
Back up to his study? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you make your way through the night streets of Wargix, New Liran, and it's like any other city that you've ever been in. You know, there's tall buildings and there's like neon lights. There's businesses that are still open, some that are shutting down. There's vehicles making their way through the air, some floating gently above the ground. People wandering about, doing whatever nightlife thing would happen in New Liran. And Arduan says, Harold, I belong to an order of monks that has been set. Our designation is to protect the world from a backseat, kind of in the background. And I went into a deep meditation for several centuries. While I was meditating, I was given visions of things of the past and of things yet to come. I met Astryn because part of her destiny is because she's a gatekeeper, and she is part of this elaborate magical celestial key designed to lock away Kraystar. Harold, you were also in my visions.
What was that? What did you see?
Harold, I saw a great many things.
Was he in your visions?
Yes, he was in my visions. And I assure you that you haven't told people about this, many.
No. Only one.
And I plan on keeping it that way.
Thank you.
But I did want to let you know that you're very important in this mission. And I do believe that your friend may also play a part in this as well.
What could I do to help the world? I'm on the run and I can barely suppress him.
You would be amazed at the things that mortals can do. And sometimes even the gods are amazed by their own creation. Don't sell yourself short. You have the potential to become whatever it is that you want. And if you wish to remain in seclusion and teach biochemistry at an AP level, then that's what you want. But there may be things that happen before that becomes a reality.
Well, you're a man of great knowledge, like myself, in our own ways. So I will listen, and I will keep an open mind. However, I do have my reservations.
Harold, do what you believe is right. Don't ever do anything that is going to compromise your morals.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
I believe we've made it to your study. I will leave you.
Have a good night.
You as well, Harold. And Arduan leaves and he makes his way back to the palace to find his quarters to rest for the night. All right, cut back to the Crystal Flute. Astryn.
Cool. Yeah. Yep.
What are you doing at this moment?
Probably just people watching, probably humming a tune that I learned when I was a kid. You know, like Kayachi the Mist Raven, even bold. You know, something like that. You know.
Okay. So you're sitting at the bar, and you kind of just watch one by one as Serenity ends up leaving, and then you see that Luca has stayed behind. But it seems everyone that was in your party is gone now. It's just you and Luca, but Luca's off doing his own thing.
Yeah, I'll like keep an eye on Luca just because, like, you know, he's a really big dude, and this is like even though like it's a nice big city, I feel like it's kind of a safe city. I still don't want to go alone, so like, I mean, I'm a tough girl. I can you know deal with bad guys, but at the same time, you know, like I don't want to get, I don't know, mugged in a back alley somewhere. So I'm gonna wait to see like once Lucas looks like he's about to leave, I'm gonna leave with Luca.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Just to double check, Vega or Gomph, excuse me, is Gomph going to do anything else, or is he just going to kind of sit at the bar and watch?
I'm just gonna observe for now.
How many people are sitting at the bar?
I know where her target is, right?
Yes. You also would have seen.
He's in the building.
You also would have seen the Pandrax leave as well.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna hang out and see how this unfolds.
Okay.
For now.
All right.
Wait, who is the Pandrax?
Arduan's the Pandrax.
Oh, no, Arduan's the Pandrax. Duh.
Yep. So the night kind of comes to a close, and Luca does decide that he's going to leave. Saxy Maxine has ended her set, and she's left for the evening as well. And so Luca, he comes to the bar and... Astryn, I think I'm gonna head out of here. You coming with?
Yeah, I'll stick with you.
All right. So the two of you get up, pay off your tabs, and you leave the Crystal Flute, and you begin making your way down the streets of New Liran. The night lights, the nightlife, the city still awake at this time. Gomph in tow.
Yeah, I'll keep my distance.
Okay. I'll go ahead and have you roll me a stealth check. I'm going to give you advantage on this stealth check because it's dark, a lot of people around you. It's easy to lose yourself in the crowd.
Okay. Sure. For a second, I almost wanted to change, but I don't think I will.
Okay.
I'll stay Gomp for now.
Sounds good.
That's a 22.
Perfect. Okay, with a 22, Astryn, your passive perception is...
Oh yeah, no, my passive perception is 13.
Okay. And I know that Lucas is also not that high either. So, Astryn, you and Luca make it back to the palace. You've got rooms set up for you there, provided for you. Vega, do you want to try to gain access to the palace grounds?
Not necessarily. Do I
Okay.
think there's an easy way for me to track them when they're inside the building?
To track them inside the building.
Any large windows I might be able to see into? Anything like that?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Here we go! Woohoo! Oh, it's pretty fucking good. Yeah, it's a 20, a dirty 20.
Okay, with a dirty 20, you are able to see where they enter the palace at, and you wait for a few minutes using some deductive reasoning. You know, okay, the palace I kind of know is set up sort of this way. I'm going to make my way around to an opposite side of it. You wait, there's a hallway with a big window, and you are able to see Astryn walk down the hallway, enter a room. It's a beautiful room, vaulted ceilings, and there's a window inside that room. It's open.
Is there a balcony?
The curtains are... There is a balcony. The curtains are open. Astryn, do you walk out onto the balcony?
I mean, it's late, but like, you know, I'll get like, you know, changed first, you know, like change in my pajamas, right, and then go stand on the balcony for a little fresh air, you know. Okay,
so Vega, you watch Astryn walk into a room, look at the window. She goes off out of view for a few moments. Comes back a little bit later, wearing.
Oh, thank you, DM, for maintaining my modesty. I'm just kidding.
You're welcome. I didn't think Vega would also want to be a peeping Tom. So.
No, that's not. That is not objective. No.
Look, Vega's a very secretive and mysterious person, but he still has, class.
Some morals.
And morals. So you see Astryn comes out onto the balcony and stands there, leaning on the railing, looking up at the stars, feeling a light breeze across her face. It blows her dark black hair.
Hair just blowing in the wind. Oof.
Is there a balcony above her?
There would be a balcony above her, yes.
Do I think I can gain access to that room?
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
And I also need a dexterity check. Just a flat dex check and then a stealth check.
Okay, so my stealth check is a 19. You want just a flat dex check?
Yep.
Would this be... Never mind.
Seems like acrobatics.
Yeah, I was gonna say acrobatics. Is there any skill I can throw in there?
Yes, you can. No, yeah, you can use acrobatics.
Wonderful. I love being able to use acrobatics. Okay, that is a 17.
Okay, so here's what happens. Right? There's a street on one side of the palace. It's a modern city, so it's not this typical fantasy of there's this castle and there's a bunch of land around it and it's a wall, right? There is a wall, but it's more like a gated fence, okay? And it's got these brick-like pillars that go up probably 15, 20 feet. And then there's bars and like metal bars between them, right?
Yes.
You see, and some hedges. There's also some hedges on the other side. So you watch as 3 guards walk past, and you time it just right. You're able to run up, grab onto the top of the fence, flip over, do a couple of somersaults in the air, land on the ground, do a sweet ninja roll, and then just disappear into a bush. And all 3 of them did not see.
I am literally picturing this cowboy dude doing all this parkour stuff.
This is true. I am still dressed as home on the range Dennis, not Dennis Quaid, Randy Quaid. I'm dressed as Randy Quaid.
Yep, Cowboy Randy Quaid hops over the fence, does some flips in the air. Yeah, exactly. and you disappear into the bush.
Fucking go.
Okay. You, with your class abilities, you are able to get up the wall to this balcony above Astryn.
Marvelous. That's what I was hoping for.
While I'm still on the balcony?
Yes, while you're still on the balcony.
Oh. Okay.
I'm very sneaky.
Apparently, yeah.
Now that you're up here,
Yeah.
what is it that you would like to do?
Well, I'm in an advantageous position. I'm above her, right? That was kind of my main goal, is being above the room that they're in will make it easier for me to keep an eyeball on them.
Yeah. Okay. So, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Wow, that was kind of bad. I rolled an 8.
Okay, with an 8, you notice that there is a light on in the room that your balcony is attached to, but that's it.
Okay. If I see that there's a light, can I move to another balcony?
You can.
One that doesn't have a light on?
I would say that a balcony that's, so as you're looking at the building, you've to the left.
Perfect.
So to Astryn's right, but to the left as you're looking at the building, there is a balcony with a room that's not lit.
I go over there.
Okay. Easy enough. And you're just planning on camping out here for the night?
Yeah. I might keep my eyeballs open in the room and see if there's any way to get in, or if there's anyone in there. But for right now, yeah.
Do you want to check the door?
Yeah, I'll check the door. Perception check real quick.
Well, no need for a perception check.
Okay.
If you just reach out and try to jiggle the handle, you will find that it is locked.
Okay. I don't have... Do I have thieves tools? I don't think I have any thieves tools to unlock this thing.
I feel like about this time,
Seems
Astryn's
silly.
probably turning in for bed, you know, like...
Oh, no, I do
going
have
in,
thieves
shutting the
tools.
door.
Oh.
I'll pick this sumbitch. I'll pick it at first. Slide a hand.
Roll me a... yeah.
Oh, shit. That's a nat 1 for a 5.
Mm.
Can't be that complicated of a lock, right? Come on.
You roll a nat 1. That you snap your thieves tools.
Okay, that's...
Do you have any more thieves tools or just the one set?
The pick of the wrench.
Yeah, that's a good point. What broke?
What broke? I would say the tip of it broke off inside the lock.
tip of what? The pick of the wrench?
The pick.
Okay. No big loss, I'll just get
Well,
another
at least you still have your tension bar, so...
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah. That's pick. Yeah, the pick is easy enough to replace. The tension bar.
I swear at the top of my lungs. No, I don't.
Most thieves tools come with 5 picks, so I mean he's got 5 attempts.
I was gonna say it's not like my kit is useless to me. I still have my crowbar.
That's true.
I still have my
you know
mirror.
what? Go ahead and attempt to pick the lock again. The DC is going to be higher this time though, because you do have a piece broken off inside.
Doesn't matter. I slaughtered it with a 22.
You did. You slaughtered it. Okay. Yeah, you are able to pick this lock and make your way inside the room.
Excellent. Any clothes?
All right,
Any clothes in a wardrobe?
Any clothes in the wardrobe?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Vega's gonna do this often. Oh yeah.
Fancy duds.
Perfect.
Duds.
I bag them. Done.
Lovely. Just add some fancy vestments to your inventory there, or just make a note of it that you've got them. We're gonna cut back over to Harold real quick. Harold, you are inside of your study.
Yes.
Inside of your quarters. What is it that you want to do with your evening?
Harold is intrigued about this Kraystar and
Okay.
the question that was asked to him. So he's doing some research to see if he can find anything in any of his other books or digital like archives about it.
Roll me an investigation check. And I'm going to allow you to add your... Oh, wait, you are... Never mind. Sorry.
I am proficient in
Yep,
it.
you're proficient. I was going to say, add your proficiency, but you already are.
What is it? Plus 5? So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17?
17. Okay. With a 17, you... Let me look at my Craystar notes real quick. You come across a few other things about Craystar. And most of what you find is just... Craystar is some sort of celestial being. And he... Not a lot is known about him prior to probably... It would really be like the last millennia of the old world. So this is, we're talking 10, 11,000 years ago. All information before that, nothing exists. He kind of came out of the woodwork about then, and he's just some sort of celestial being, and you do find one small tidbit that mentions the ultimate being. Nothing else about the ultimate being, nothing else about Craystar, just some sort of celestial entity that came onto the scene 10, 11,000 years ago and somehow is attached to the ultimate being. And that's it. Is there anything else that you want to do tonight?
Not like specifically. Harold is still just gonna do his normal research about plants and animals and poisons.
Okay.
Kind of grade some paperwork, stuff like that. Nothing really big. And then after he does that, he's very meticulous in his schedule. So at 11:30 every single night, he goes to bed, has his rituals.
Who's your problem student?
My problem student,
Yeah.
that would be Raoul.
Raoul?
Yes.
All right. God, what a name. Roll me a d20, just a pure d20. This could be a luck check.
8.
Raoul's still a dumbass. He's still a shithead. Like, somehow is still... You don't even know how...
this long.
You don't know how he's in your class. Raoul, you have no idea. So, all right. You do some stuff, some more study. You do some grading some papers. Raoul, big fat, D across his papers. And is Harold a red pen guy, or is he...
He's a green pen guy.
He's a green pen guy. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Okay. I thought so. Okay, is anybody else doing anything else tonight?
Oh no, Astryn is out, drool coming out of her face. She's been asleep for probably like 10 minutes and her hair is already all messy. Oh yeah.
Okay. Harold, you're going to bed 11 o'clock?
Going to bed 11:30.
Vega, anything else you want to do tonight? You want to try to explore the room, explore more of the palace? There's that room that still has a light on.
Have I been I haven't been contacted with my contact, have I? You know who I'm talking about.
I do, and
yeah, she
why
hasn't.
don't you check your messages?
Yeah, I do so. I will check my messages really quickly.
So, you pull out your communication device,
E.
and you have a message on there,
Perfect. I read.
and it says, "Excellent work, Vega.
Yeah, what can I?
Shuthet Hunrara of the Revolving Snow Clan. His death has been confirmed.
Wonderful.
I left a gift for you in your apartment."
Ah!
And then it just says, "Ralzakon."
Wonderful.
Dun, dun, dun.
Thank you.
I
so
already
much.
knew that. I meta put that together.
Good.
Okay, so you're sleeping in this this random room.
For now, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure the door is locked, obviously, and not just a locked, like barred, like chained on, or however they
Fair enough.
will lock this. Any kind of physical lock I can put on the door.
Now, Morgan, I'm going to give you some freedom with this.
Let's go.
Do you believe that your character would have some sort of technology piece to be able to track someone?
Given the nature of this mission that I was given by Rousicon, yeah, probably.
Okay. So let's say you do. Let's say you do have this this device. Okay. Do you plan on somehow planting it on any one of your marks?
It would be ideal. But the question is, which mark? Do I put it on Hansley, or do I put it on her mark? Make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
This is true. Which one is truly more important?
Rousicon basically told me I need to make sure that she gets her job done.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold on to my tracker for now until at such time that they might separate, and then I will decide.
Okay. Perfect. So you guys could go ahead and log a long rest.
Yep.
Yay! I'm not
I don't-
dying anymore. Thank God.
Yep. And then for Harold. Oh, actually, nope, never mind. Those don't reset.
Yeah, no.
So you guys go to bed. You wake up in your, well, I can't say respective places because some of you are outside of your respective beds.
I
But
fall off the bed again. Darn it.
Vega, I'm going to start with you.
Yes.
It's early morning. I'm guessing you're an early riser?
Oh, more than likely.
Okay. So you get up before everyone else does.
Good.
You can hear outside of you in the hallways, you can hear the palace staff beginning to do things, get ready for the day.
Okay. Wonderful. I'm going to change form and make myself out to be that Dragonborn that I was earlier.
Oh, a Dragonborn, okay.
I'll put on the fancy
All right.
clothes, packing my own clothes away. Who shall I be? Who will I be this day?
The many faces of Vega.
My current persona goes by the name of Curve, Kurve.
Curve, okay.
Yep.
Dragonborn.
And I will exit the room like I belong here, and head down to the lobby.
All right. It's early enough in the day. The staff
Wait, hang on.
don't
hang
really.
on. Is there a continental breakfast here?
Yes,
I go for the continental breakfast.
there is a breakfast. It's just off the kitchen wing.
Perfect.
There's some tables
Wonderful.
set up, and then there's like a. It's very odd to see in a palace, but it's kind of like a buffet style.
Okay.
So there's some
Oh,
warmers
hell
with
yeah,
like
dog.
some eggs and some pancakes and some like home fried potatoes.
Dude, we have
even
all
those
this in
little-
space. Let's go.
A
Kinda
little
more
waffle
like-
maker.
I'm kind of picturing like an embassy, but like an embassy that's set up like a hotel almost, like a really fancy hotel.
Oh, I dig in. I dig in immediately.
Okay, little cups of coffee or some tea, depending on whatever floats your boat.
And we wait in the lobby. Soon as I'm done with that, wait in the lobby.
So so you're gonna go like wait in the lobby area. All right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, Astryn.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't say I'm like a super early riser, but like I wake up. I'm early enough. I wake up, wash my face, do that stuff, brush my hair, get all the tangles out. And obviously I'm neat and tidy. I like throw the blanket over the bed, but I don't like fix it and make it, and
Okay.
and throw on whatever my clothes and everything, and then I'm not gonna put on my jacket, but I'm gonna have it like draped over my shoulder, and then walk down to the kitchen, or wherever wherever I smell coffee coming from,
Okay.
because I mean
S-
that knows for it.
So you make your way downstairs to the area where breakfast is being served, and you find a seat. Now I'm going to ask a question right here. Would you and Harold have exchanged like information to like contact each other?
We probably would have. Yeah, I'm sure we would have.
Harold, do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. You make your way down. Saren comes down for breakfast. Luca comes down. He still has like bedhead.
Oh, his fur is all poopy. I actually before they come down, or like right as they're coming down, I'm asking one of the staff if they happen to have pumpkin spice.
Oh, of course we have pumpkin spice. I'll go back and I'll go get you some. And a little
thank you.
kitchen staff runs off, and she comes back a few minutes later with pumpkin spice.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to message Harold and ask him to join you, or like what's your plan? What's your guys' plans for the day? Harold,
I kind of figured that
I'm gonna get to.
Harold kind of normally comes to the palace anyway, because obviously he's got to study, but I figure he goes back and forth anyway. So I'm kind of
What
either
day
expecting
of
that
the
like if he
week
doesn't
is it?
show up, and
That's a really great question. Hang on.
I kind of forgot we're in a palace.
yeah,
I
I'm
had
kind of
more
like
like resort hotel in mind, but I was like, no, this is a fucking palace.
so
Let's see.
I figured that he like goes back and forth, but like if he didn't show up anytime soon, we go over to him and see him at a study. So either way, I'm seeing Harold.
It's Friday.
Okay, and what time is it?
It would probably be about at this point
ask him the-
8:30.
Well, Harold is teaching a
Ask
class
him the
right now.
real question.
So
it is.
Harold's in the middle of a class right now.
Yeah, he had an 8 a.m. class.
Okay.
So if
that
it's
makes
like
sense.
8:30, he's probably right smack in the middle of a lecture.
Yeah, I would know that. Yeah, I respect his privacy.
I actually have to update my my calendar here. I have a calendar of like what day and month it is for the campaign, so I need to update it. So it's 8:30ish. You're down there eating breakfast. Saren, Luca come down. There's not very many people in this dining area. A few nobles, a few half elves, a few humans. There's a dragonborn gentleman sitting in the corner. A couple of dwarves.
Okay.
He's a very handsome dragonborn, huh? Look at that.
A very very handsome.
What color are your scales?
Ooh, what color? Yeah, bronze.
Ooh,
My bronze dragonborn. I am shiny as hell.
he is. All right, so
I would, if I don't see Arduan, like as I like after I like sit down, if I don't see him after a while, because obviously I see Saren and Luca come down. If I don't see him, after a couple minutes, I'm gonna like message him and be like, "Hey, Arduan, where you at?"
Ardawan messages back and he says, I'm coming down the stairs now. And as you look up, you see Ardawan making his way down. He's yawning and kind of rubbing his eyes. He sits down. He goes, "Oh, pardon me. I didn't mean to be tardy this morning. I haven't slept in a bed like that in centuries."
No reason to apologize. I forget it. I'm used to sleeping on ship bunks.
So, what's the plan? Are we going to Rasbaston, or are we going to Hex and Vorup?
DM, are any of those places where Ralzicon is?
Rasbaston's where Belzicon is.
Yeah, Rasbaston
Okay,
is where
good.
Ralzicon is.
That's what I
And
thought. That's what I remembered, yeah.
Hex and Vorup is actually the name of the place that Harold said where the temple to Astralpia was. And also, Morgan, do you remember what the name of that gang was?
No, it's not the revolving snow clan. No, I don't remember the name of the gang. Hit it with me again, please.
Duo Otas.
Oh, that's right. You spelt it down for me. I don't remember what I did with that note.
I feel like after Arduin would have asked me that, I would have been like, "You really want to go to Rispaston?"
I don't want to go to Rispaston, but I do also understand that you were given a job to do, and I would hate for the repercussions of that to come back to bite you. If it means that we have to, and he seems really excited about this, like his eyes kind of light up. He says, if we have to, turn me in and then, I have to escape or something, we could do that. I don't want the heat to have to, to burn you.
Well, as much as I really don't, as I'm not afraid of Ralzakon and his men. He's got some pretty tough dudes on, that work for him. I don't want anything to happen to you, because I'm afraid that he might have some less than favorable plans with you.
Oh, he surely does.
And you're okay with that?
If I'm meant to play this part, I have to also be able to accept the dangers of my mission. And if you are in a tight spot, then I should be willing to help you out of that. Saren chimes in. She goes, well, hey, listen, I don't want to necessarily be a little negative Nancy here, but what's an extra day or two? Harold said something about Hex and Vora, and it's right here.
I get that, but an extra day or two could be an extra bullet or two,
Do you have a way of contacting Ralzakon?
Yeah.
Just tell him that there's been a development. You're on your way back, but it might be an extra day or so. I mean, how the hell fast did you think you were going to find him anyway?
Good point.
You kind of got lucky.
Yeah.
We found him pretty quick.
But the fact that it's 60,000 on Arduan's head, if I don't get him back there in time, it's gonna probably be more on my head, and it's not gonna say dead or alive under it. It's probably just gonna say bring back her body.
Well, that's understandable.
Ooh, I'm getting itchy over here.
Vega. Excuse me, Curve.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check. I want to see how much of this conversation you're able to pick up.
Okay. Please stand by. Okay, perception check scale. Horrible at my perception checks, as we all well know. Wow, that's a fucking 1 for a total of 3.
Those are some really damn good eggs. Those are good eggs.
Great. Wonderful.
You can't hear the conversation at all.
Nah, damn. So it's not that I'm not paying attention. It's just I can't hear them. Correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you if I can't hear them, then I would definitely get closer, some kind of closer to them to see if I could.
He's eating grape.
Okay.
He's eating grape nuts and he
A little bit of raisins. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
touch of vanilla in there.
Yeah.
What's something that you would try to do to get closer?
Physically move closer to them, more than likely. I'm not gonna make it obvious.
Well,
so I would probably just mosey over. Maybe walk past them, see if there's any kind of food that's like close to them, like coffee, whatever the hell. Just any excuse to get closer to them.
Okay. All right. So
doesn't really matter.
You get closer.
Do a stealth check. Do a performance check.
No, I'm not gonna have you roll stealth or performance. I'll just say you get up, you go over to get coffee. You're closer to where they are, and roll me another perception check.
Okay. This one's not nearly as bad. This is a 12.
Okay. With a 12, you are able to hear a couple of things. You hear Ralzakon, you hear Respastin, you hear Hex and Vorup.
Okay.
And that's basically all of the conversation that you hear.
What can I discern from that, if anything?
Travel plans.
I would
not
assume that he would
To
probably
Ralzakon or
also-
not to Ralzakon?
I would probably assume that he would probably also hear like Astryn getting a little worked up and say like, "Dead," like, yeah, like
Yeah, more than likely.
dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with that, you would also pick up that they're trying to figure out how they're traveling, but also you might discern that there's some heat with Ralzakon.
Okay. Well, if she's worried that she's gonna die, then it sounds like she's deviating.
Yes. Possibly.
Okay. Vega is really thinking hard about whether he reveals himself now or not. We're gonna let this play out just a little bit longer.
Okay. Harold, you're still in the middle of a class right now. I hate to skip over you again, but
Yeah, he's in class until 9, so whenever you think it's like
Yeah,
about
9
we
would probably, like,
when an
okay.
hour's passed,
finish breakfast and then
then
start
he
walking
would come
over.
in. Yeah.
okay, all right.
Wait, hang on. Did I hear Astryn say anything about Ralzakon having agents following them?
Not specifically that.
Okay.
I would say that what you would have picked up is with a 12, you definitely would have heard something about or picked up along the lines of like sending somebody after her.
Okay. Because if Vega had heard something like that, there's a much higher chance that he would reveal himself. Because there's a good chance. If she already knows, then what's the point of me hiding? She's right.
Right.
She's right. She's right. What's the point in hiding?
Absolutely.
I'm worried.
Yeah.
She already knows someone's
I mean-
coming for her, if not already is here for her, then what's the point of me
I
concealing
will
myself?
say that with the information that you do have, I said earlier that it did sound like she was deviating, but no, I would say that it actually doesn't sound like she's deviating. She's just trying to figure out, like, hey, something came up. I've got to do this, but this other thing came up, and it also is important.
Okay.
So I don't know how that influences your decision of revealing yourself or not.
I'm gonna flip a coin. Can I flip a coin here on
Okay.
D&D Beyond? I cannot.
No, you cannot. I love
Wowee!
Morgan's coin flips.
I am going to have to pull out some physical die.
They always
Go
do
for
some
it.
awesome
A
things.
coin.
I seriously do. I love every time.
Like, whenever I'm struggling with myself, I'm like, let the dice decide.
Absolutely. No, every time you do it in the main campaign and then this, every time I get super excited. I'm like, oh my god, Morgan's flipping a coin.
There's like fictional characters that do that all the time, right? Two-Face is
Okay.
one of them.
Wow, okay. I think Vega's made a decision.
Okay, what is it that Vega would like to do?
Vega's going to walk up to Astryn and her target.
Okay. So you approach the table and you see an attractive young astral elf. She's got like this greenish,
Yep.
bluish skin. She's got really like jet black hair. Her facial feature, I should say expression. I would at this point there's contemplation on her face. There's a Pandrax, a tall panda-like humanoid. He's wearing simple robes, and he always has this very relaxed look on his face. Luca always looks grumpy. He's a tall bugbear. And Saren seemingly always has a smirk. She's a elven lineage woman with red hair, tattoos, and a blue leather jacket on.
Sorry, Astryn's target. That's the Pandrax?
Arduan, yep.
Is that what
The Pandrax.
Arduan, okay. I won't... Okay, I was about to say I won't look at her at the rest of the crew. I kind of will. I'll acknowledge everyone present. But I'll look at Hansley and I'll say, in a voice completely unlike a fucking Dragonborn, and he goes, Hansley.
Do I know you?
No, but you know my employer. Our employer.
She's gonna wide eye and like, you know, in her thoughts like, oh shit, it's happening already. And she's gonna go, it hasn't even been that long.
I look over to Aladrax and say, you've found the target. That's good. But I'm not entirely sure why you're stalling.
Something else came up.
He'll pause.
Also,
Rauzakon is not a patient man. He's not a man at all, you know.
he's a monster.
Yes, he is.
So you agree, he's monstrous, and he... kind of a dick.
He also pays my bills.
Same. Sort of.
He'll kind of look you up and down, and he'll say, I don't approve of whatever it is that you're doing, but I'll allow you to do it. He needs to return to Rauzakon. And until that happens, I'm not leaving your side. You're stuck with me whether you like it or not, Hansley. My name is Vega.
Would I recognize his name, especially with working with Rauzakon?
No.
I would not at all.
You have never heard the name Vega. You do not recognize the name Vega at all. Rauzakon, Seiya, or any of the other goons have never spoken the name Vega to you in your past.
I take out of my bag, Shithhead's, Shitheads. I'll take out his cane and I'll put it on the table. It just so happens that one of my targets was at the gambling hall yesterday. It was very convenient for me. I've been watching you for at least a day now. I'm impressed that you found your target. But whatever this side business is, I guess it means I have to make sure that it doesn't get you or him killed.
Well, Astryn's probably gonna end up at that point as soon as he says that. Like, she's gonna be a little surprised and confused because, like, she's gonna go, "Wait, you're not an assassin here to kill me?"
Not unless I have to. You're not going to give me a reason to, are you, Hansley?
I'll do my best to keep my hands clean.
Then we'll have no problem.
I guess that just means you're gonna hippity hop around the galaxy with me.
I suppose so.
Saren is...
Him and his wife are whispering things!
Sorry.
Sorry.
She asked me a very good
I'm
question,
poking fun at you.
and I actually
Okay.
I will share the question, and then
I don't want... Oh, okay.
I will,
Alright, fair enough.
I will take action on that. So the question was, Vega and Astryn and Saren are talking right now, right? She had stepped away from the from the
We
table.
are.
And then she asked, wouldn't Saren recognize the cane?
Not necessarily recognize the cane, but realize that once Vega said, my target was at the gambling hall last night, I had told Saren that someone was murdered at the gambling hall. So wouldn't
Yes, you
she
did.
kind of put two and two together? Isn't she smart enough to put two and two together?
I would say...
That was my
certainly
question.
hope so.
That was my question.
I love it.
I-
Great question.
Let me.
There's a reason why I put the cane on the table.
But we were kind of debating, and Jacob's like, well, she doesn't know.
Shithet.
Shithet.
So, based off of her...
She saw shit that, though, didn't she?
Did. Actually, you all would have seen Shithet.
Yeah, we all saw it.
Yeah.
So, based off of passive insight, and then that knowledge right there, Saren is going to chime in. You killed Shithet Hunrara?
I did.
You're a very bold man.
Oh, please. He was a drug lord. Hardly worth anyone's time.
I mean the fact that you committed murder and then show up in the palace.
What can I say?
Aaron, don't do
I use
anything bold.
I use subtlety when I need to.
I won't interfere. But if we travel together, you're going to be on my ship. You're going to be with my crew. You fuck with them,
Oh man, my ship though. Fuck.
and I will
Sorry, go ahead.
end your existence. And then you hear Luca crack his knuckles.
Okay.
I would look over at Saren and kind of
I'll eyeball the two of them.
Yeah, I'll nod with approval a little bit, and then just kind of be like, "We don't need Razakhan sending men after you too, as well."
No,
honey.
you don't. You wouldn't want that. I'll behave. Don't you worry.
So what's our plan? Are we going to Hex and Vorup, or are we going to Restbaston?
I believe that would be up to Hensley at this point.
Now, about this time, 9 o'clock, a little bit after 9.
I put the
is
cane
rolled
away,
around.
by the way. I don't let
Okay.
the cane sit out too long. I put it away.
That is actually probably pretty good news. Harold, your class is over.
Okay. Harold is actually going to try to find Aethor.
Okay.
He's had some time to kind of process the conversation that happened in the gambling hall, and now he wants to go up to Aethor and kind of ask him directly what's going on with the theocracy. Because Harold is nervous. He needs to know if they're coming to the planet. He needs to know if he needs to run.
Okay. So you make your way from the university to the palace. You're a frequent visitor of the palace. You've got credentials. The guards see you. They check your ID. They let you in. I will say that at this point, you've been on Work Xera for a little bit, a few months maybe, and you have been given an actual identification card that we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
So they check your creds. You're let in, and you know where Aethor's office is. So you make your way through the halls of the Palace of Newly Ran. Beautiful white walls, blue tapestries everywhere, the banners, excuse me. You find your way up the staircase. You knock on his office. It's on the 4th floor, above some of the bedrooms. And you find the door. You knock on the door. Aethor tells you to enter. As you enter the room, you see a cozy little study with a balcony, and there's like a little fireplace on the one wall, an actual fireplace. And there's a dwarven gentleman sitting in an armchair by the fire, and Aethor is sipping tea, and he's kind of like sitting on the edge of his desk. And he says, "Good morning, Harold. What a surprise. I figured you might still be over grading papers and whatnot."
Do I recognize the little dwarven man?
You would not recognize the dwarven gentleman. But Aethor, he says, "Harold, I don't believe you've ever met my friend." Shit.
You've never met his shit.
Some friend.
Probably not. Never met that shit.
Hope
Never
not.
seen that shit before in my life.
God damn it. Hang on.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Add this to the blooper reel.
This is my friend Hector Urvac. He works for the Theocracy. Or not the Theocracy, goddamn it, the First Republic.
First Republic.
He's an ambassador for the First Republic. Very nice to make your acquaintance, Harold.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Do you indulge? And he holds up a cigar.
Oh, no. Thank you, though. I appreciate the gesture.
Any friend of Aethor's, I try to consider a friend of my own.
Well, that's good. He's a very good judge of character.
Aethor blushes. And he says, well, Aethor, Hector, what, Hector, all these names are killing me. Harold, what brings you in this morning?
Just following up on a conversation that we had the other day. Whenever you have a chance, it's nothing pressing.
Hector, he puts his cigar out and he says, Aethor, I'll find you later. This seems like a private conversation, and I know the room. I'll see my way out. And he gets up and he makes his way out of the office.
Can I just say, I really, really like that Scottish accent.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
I can tell.
Aethor, he motions to a chair. Have a seat, Harold.
Oh, thank you. I won't take up too much of your time. This will be quick. But I don't mean to be a bother. I just yesterday when we were out at the gambling hall, the lovely lady who was singing came over to the table and started talking to you, and I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but I did understand a good amount of what she was saying, and I'm just going to be blunt. Is the Theocracy headed this way?
Aethor, he sighs very deeply. He gets a kind of a serious look on his face, and he walks over to like a projection screen, and he clicks it on. Harold, the information that I'm going to show you is considered sensitive, so I hope that you take it with a decent amount of discretion.
Yes, of course.
The Theocracy has been making its way across the galaxy for some time. Ever since they completely took over Crescall and Diamond Door and a few of the other planets nearby, and I know your history with them, and I know that you're...
Question.
Yes.
How much of the history does he know?
If I remember correctly, you said that you had told him that you had been near the Theocracy, but I don't know how much of it do you want him to know.
Well, at that point in time, he did only just know, like, hey, I was near the Theocracy. I've seen kind of what they do. But then Harold's going to go, Aethor, I don't mean to cut you off. I feel like I've really gotten to trust you over these past few months, and I am now ready to tell you my whole story. And he goes and he tells him everything that happened with the Theocracy. I'm not going to say it out loud because I don't want you guys to know yet. But he's going to tell Aethor everything. Like, everything.
While you're talking, Aethor's going to take a... Not to be offensive, but he's going to take kind of a step back. Mm-hmm. A physical step back.
Yeah.
And he'll look you up and down. Harold, it's surprising to think of one such as yourself to be capable of such things. But if your fear of the Theocracy is as great as it is, then I will tell you the Theocracy is making their way towards Wargixera. I have communicated with them on multiple occasions, trying to seek some sort of understanding. I don't wish war with any planet, any nation, any people. I understand that peace is something that is desired by all, but achieved by few. I don't want war. I'm ready for it. But if I can just trade with my neighbors for the rest of my days as Archduke, then I'll be a very happy man. And if that doesn't happen, I will take the actions of others in stride and do what I can. But I am trying to avoid war at all costs. But the Zion Augur theocracy is making their way to War Kixera.
I appreciate your candidness. I do hope that you've come to trust me over these past few months as I have you, and I hope that if they do near and you end up having further discussions, that you would just let me know so I can be far away. But if it does end up being war that happens, just know that I will do what I can to help.
He puts his hand on your shoulder. I appreciate that, Harold. And if there's anything I can do to help you, let me know. We have garnered a decent working relationship and a lot of trust between the two of us in the past couple of months, and I would hate to waste that.
Thank you.
So if you need me, you call on me. And my shithead sister, you know her too, so if you need to get a hold of me and you can't, just try to go through her.
Oh, yes. I do believe that they wanted my assistance with finding some information, so I might be with her for a little while.
Excellent.
As it is nearing summer break.
Yeah, actually, it'd be nearing summer break.
Kristen coming in with the knowledge.
Yeah.
And I don't even think I told her what month it was.
No.
So, for all of you guys' meta knowledge, it is Rasheen. So it is Rasheen 42. So it's the 42nd day of the month of May.
Rasheen, yeah.
Yeah, Rasheen is May.
Oh, May. Okay.
So,
oh yeah, I have them written down somewhere.
yeah. Okay. So, is that all you wish to discuss with Aethor?
Yes.
Okay.
Knowledge.
So you make your way out of Aethor's office. Where do you want to go from here?
Yeah, come join.
He doesn't have a class again until the afternoon.
Okay.
So he's gonna make his way down just to the general area, get some breakfast because he didn't eat yet. He was just prepping for the day.
Makes sense.
And then his normal ritual is to grab some food and then find a secluded table off in the corner and grade some papers while eating.
Okay.
So he's gonna attempt to do that again this morning.
We'll see how that works out for you. So you make your way downstairs, all the way down to the bottom. As you come out, there's a room across from Aethor's office you know is usually always empty. You make your way down the stairs. You come out to this open area. It's by the kitchen wing of the palace. And you see the rest of everyone else. You see Luca.
Question.
Yes.
So, did Hector come downstairs or did he go somewhere else?
Hector went somewhere else. Tali, could you please repeat your question?
Yeah, so I was going to say, if Hector had come downstairs, I probably wouldn't necessarily recognize his name when people said it, but I probably would have recognized his face anyway. And, like, sort of known who he was, just because of my connections and stuff.
Hector did not come downstairs.
Okay, that's fine though. I was just saying, if he had come downstairs, I probably would have recognized his face,
yes,
right?
You probably would have recognized Hector.
Yeah, because like whenever they said his name, it didn't. Little bells didn't go off. They just said he was an ambassador with the First Republic. So, but you know, that's obviously with Astryn's inner thoughts. Be like, oh, cool, the First Republic's here.
Yep.
You know, maybe I can finally go home.
Yep.
But you know.
Yep. So Harold, you make your way downstairs.
Yes.
You see everybody else. Do you immediately walk up to them, or do you just try to do your own thing and get breakfast? And
Oh, he's still gonna try to do his own thing.
okay, so you
He's not gonna like blow them off, but he's not gonna outright just like walk up to them and be like, "Hey, everybody," you know.
I kind of figured. So everyone else, you watch Hector, Harold come downstairs. Harold blows right past you guys, grabs a cup of coffee, probably sucks that thing down real quick.
Fills up another cup.
Fills up another cup, yeah. Just
I would
straight
assume
black.
we probably think that he's late for class again or something like that, or like getting ready for class. So we probably wouldn't disturb him anyway.
Yeah, or just got out of class, maybe one of the two.
Yeah.
But he grabs some food, the eggs are getting a little cold, but, eggs,
Yeah.
pancake, potatoes, maybe some bacon. I don't know, what Harold's diet is, But you fill up your plate, you go, are you going to try to sit with everyone else, or are you going to go off by yourself?
He's not gonna go to the table with them because he sees that they're kind of in a conversation with someone he doesn't recognize.
Oh, this is true.
But he will sit near them.
Okay, so you find a table that's near them.
Yeah.
Close enough to them. And you sit down, you see everyone else, and you notice that there's a bronze dragonborn standing by the table talking with them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've probably been sitting at this point.
You're now okay. So you're now seated at this.
Oh
point.
yeah.
What is-
I would not have been standing having this conversation. I would have sat down and gotten close to them to keep it.
What is
pretty quiet.
Curve's demeanor? Like, what's his facial features looking like right now? What's his expression?
Smug as hell.
Smug as hell? Okay.
And everyone else seems a little on edge.
Okay.
A little standoffish. They're not too sure about this bronze dragonborn. But he is sitting at the table. But Luca's arms
Harold
crossed.
takes note of this.
Okay.
He's really good at picking up expressions and people's like demeanors.
Yeah, you've had several centuries of just
Yes.
reading people.
Harold is very good at reading people.
So, Vega, Curve.
What was the last thing said to me? That's my question. That was probably Saren, right? She was chit-chatting.
Saren had chit-chatted with you for a little bit. You'd put the cane away. And I'm going to say at this point, you guys are just I would say, oh, the weather's nice today. Just that awkward, idle chit-chat.
Yeah. I figured
it's been a few minutes.
The last thing that was said to you was Astryn telling you that, like, well, you're going to have to hippity cross the galaxy with me.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
His voice is gonna change, and he'll take on a little bit of a more deep, but something a little more like what a dragonborn might sound like. And he'll say, "Well, I'm up for a little adventure."
I'll look over at Saren, and I'm going to go, Hex and throw up then?
Saren will look over at Harold. Harold,
Oh, yes, Miss Saren?
Hexenvorp was the name of that place, right?
Yes, it was. It was. And I do have a map that was in the book to get there
Hey,
if you needed one.
Here's a question, DM. Do I know anything about Hexenvorp?
I would say that based off of your time on Wargix Era and your involvement in tracking and dealing with Duo Utas, yes, the name Hexenvorp and its general area is not unbeknownst to you.
Mm-hmm.
And like the general, hey, how to get to Hexenvorp, it's like, okay, we know how to get to Hexenvorp. There's a sign, it's on every map. Of course, Harold's providing a map of the temple.
Yeah.
And
Right.
like how to get there from Hexenvorp. So
I wouldn't know
yes.
anything about a temple on Hexenvorp, would I know any intimate knowledge about any of that at all?
No, in fact, you wouldn't have no idea why they're going to Hexenvorp in the first place.
Fair enough. Had I known, I would have tried to attempt to add something to what they're trying to do, but if I don't know anything, then I don't know.
So you're coming with us, Harold?
If that's what you need, Miss Saren.
Well, the more the merrier. She's gonna
I
look at.
couldn't agree more.
At Curve.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a glance too.
I wink.
Well, if we're gonna go to Hexenvorup, or this temple outside Hexenvorup, I say that we probably should prep the land cruiser and head out as soon as possible. Does anybody have anything that they need to do today before we head out?
Well, actually, I do need to stop at my apartment. A mutual friend of mine and Hansley's left me a little something. Certainly want to get my hands on that.
I do have a class at 11, but then I am free after.
Alright. Why don't we meet up at 1 o'clock at the docking bay where the Bastard Star is? She's gonna sigh, and it pains her to just even say this. Curve, I'm trusting you to do your business and come back, and I promise you that we will all be waiting for you. Do you trust us, or do you need some sort of collateral?
Can I roll insight on her?
Absolutely.
Okay, I do so. Wow, that's not horrible. 13?
She is not trying to pull your leg.
Okay. Well, I shake my head no. No, not to worry at all. I'll be right there at 1 o'clock. Try not to get yourselves killed now. And then I will walk away.
After he walks away, Harold's gonna kind of walk over sheepishly.
Miss Astryn, who was that gentleman? You do not seem fond of him.
Do you remember Astryn telling you about her involvement with some ne'er-do-wells?
Yes, I do.
Well, that ne'er-do-well works for the ne'er-do-well that she used to work for.
That's...
Is still working for.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Did I ever actually tell you Curve's name?
You told Astryn that your real name was Vega.
True.
You did.
I never used my fake name. I used my real name.
So I take that back.
But I don't think the table would have necessarily heard that, though.
I use my quote-unquote real name.
So, are you going by Curve or Vega?
They know me as Vega. I don't remember ever saying Curve, so I don't know how the hell she would be able to know that.
Well,
I take it back. So, Vega. She says Vega, not Curve.
Oh, so you could probably retcon a little bit of that and just be like, because especially since Vega and Astryn were kind of having that conversation to each other, they probably would have heard some of it, but he probably would have introduced himself to the rest of the table as Curve then.
You're all sitting at the same table, though, so I would argue that they...
Well, considering, again, he's a professional.
Yeah, but...
I don't think he would have let that slip.
Even if he was to come out and speak Thieves' Cant to you...
That's true.
Everyone else at the table knows Thieves' Cant.
I gave you a name. You
did give me a name, so there you go.
Yeah, you gave a name.
Is it my real name?
Was the name given.
Who the fuck knows? Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, anything that you guys want to do, preparatory-wise, before meeting up at 1 o'clock at the Bastard Star? I know Harold has a class that he's got to get to at 11, and then he'll be free for 1. Does anybody else have anything that they want to do?
I don't think Astryn has anything particular she wants to do, but I'm going to assume she's going to look over at Vega, and she's going to be like, I'm going to assume you don't want to leave me out of your sight.
I'm already gone.
Oh, yeah, Vega already left, because Saren asked the question.
That's right.
Do you need collateral?
Well, if that's the case, then no. Astryn doesn't have anything else to do. She's probably just going to wander the town.
Before we parted, Harold's probably going to try to get a little bit more information from Saren about this weird Dragonborn. He's probably just going to be like, what is he after? What does he want from
Astryn? Is she in danger?
I think as long as we kind of play along, Astryn's not in any danger.
In fact, she couldn't be more safe.
He seems to just kind of want to make sure that she does the job that she was supposed to do.
A job? But if he's not a good character, then the job can't be good either, can it?
Harold, sometimes people get themselves in sticky situations and they have to do sticky things to get out of it. Astryn's not necessarily doing the greatest thing, but I think she'll see sooner rather than later that there's a way out.
Well, just let her know that if she needs any of my particular skill sets, I would be more than happy to help out.
If push comes to shove, I think that your skill sets might come in handy.
Yes, and feel free to let her know.
Absolutely. So, with that being said, Saren, Luca, and Astryn and Arduan, I'm guessing, make their way to the Bastard Star. Harold goes off to his class. Vega.
Yes.
You go back to your apartment.
Yep. Grab any goodies. Not just whatever she left me, but...
You cross over to the bad part of town. You find your apartment building, a tall, dark building with silver accents. You ride up the lift to your room. You undo the many locks. You walk inside of your apartment. Describe your apartment again.
I'm pretty sure it was whatever. It wasn't anything fancy. It was modern, sleek, not a lot of amenities.
Okay.
Wasn't planning on staying there very long.
Simple floor plan, pretty wide open, like a living room and a kitchenette off to one side. There's like a desk and an office. There's a small hallway with like a bedroom and a bathroom. And there's a balcony on the opposite side of the door.
Yes, this time closed and locked. I would imagine.
Yep, this time closed and locked.
Okay.
And yet, you find on your desk, you find a package.
Wonderful.
With a note on it.
Oh! I read the note.
Ooh.
The note says, "My son, you've done excellent work, and I couldn't be more proud of you. You bring great honor to yourself, to Zalafna, and even to me. I hope you find this gift and put it to good use." And it is signed, not with Razakon, but with the other name that you know.
Oh yeah.
You open the package. It's a box. And inside the box, you find a cloak of displacement.
Oh my... What is that?
So, a cloak of displacement, essentially, it's kind of like a displacer beast.
I love it.
So, mechanically, the way it works is that attacks against you have disadvantage until they hit you. After that, it no longer has effect. Once you add it into your inventory, you could read the specs on it.
Yeah,
more specifically of how it works.
That's an actual item. So yeah, that'll show up if you add it.
Yep.
Oh, perfect.
It's a fantastic item, especially for a monk to have.
I'm down for it. Added.
So, you were like, "Hey, do I get a reward for killing Shafet?" I was like, "Oh yeah, you do." And I was like looking up, like, "Hey, what are great items for monks to get?" I just like threw it into a search engine, and I came up with a bunch of stuff. And I was like, "What about the bracers of protection or whatever?" And I was like,
okay,
he's a monk. His DC, his AC is gonna be stupid high anyway. I don't need to do that to myself." So I gave you a cloak of displacement.
Wonderful.
instead, to also
You're a
make
monk
it-
too?
Oh yeah, I'm a monk. I'm gonna multi-class pretty quickly here, but yeah.
Okay.
I'd slap that fucking thing on. Let's go, dude.
I don't remember. Does it require attunement?
I would imagine so. It's
So you could.
I imagine
take
it's
the
nice
time
and
to
big
attune
and
to it.
billowy, and I can do different things with it. Like I can wear it like a poncho, wear it like a cloak.
I'm
I can
gonna.
sleep in it.
I'm gonna actually give you the freedom of saying this cloak of displacement can be structured however you want.
That's
it to
exactly.
be.
It's got fabric in all the right spots that I can kind
Yes,
of shift
requires
around as I
attunement.
need to.
I just
Perfect.
Okay, it does require.
And I
Yeah.
immediately
So if
started
you wanted this to
tuning,
be a scarf, or if you wanted it to be like a vest or like a sash or something like that, I would allow you to customize this however you wanted it to
Okay.
be. It doesn't have to be an actual.
It's
cloak.
gonna be more like a poncho, I think.
Okay. So you throw this poncho of displacement on, you sit down, you attune to it, you go about your apartment, you gather all the necessities that you need.
Any little bit of
have to-
food,
It
some of our wine.
usually takes sometimes it takes a long rest, or
Typically,
it takes sometimes it'll take 3 days to attune.
We'll see.
I've seen there are some items that require like a short rest, but you've got time to attune
Oh,
to it before
well, plenty of time.
it matters.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Astryn,
Yep.
you are at the docking bay where the Bastard Star is. You go inside the landing ramp, and inside like the little cargo bay area, you notice that there's two like land speeders, if you will.
Yeah, I saw them
like,
earlier whenever
and
I
then there's
talked to
a-
Renga.
Yep. And then there's a land cruiser.
Oh.
It'll be kind of a tight fit, but everyone should be able to fit inside of it.
Cool.
And Renga is less than pleased about something.
Oh. I don't really want to get in the way of Renga when she's angry, but I'll just kind of look at Renga and be like, "Bad day?"
If you had any idea, this fucking piece of shit is giving me problems again. And she points at the land cruiser.
Oh. Well, we were planning on using that today. What's wrong with it?
She starts talking about she goes, it's the ruffle crank.
Ruffle crank?
Yeah, the ruffle crank. It's got loose teeth on it. I could probably make it work, but I don't know.
I look at my little like watch, and I'm gonna go. I still have a little time. Do you want to run over with me to a shop and see if you can find one?
Renga will agree.
Okay.
So the two of you make your way out of the docking bay, and you make your way through the city a little bit, and you find an auto parts store. Okay, it's a sort of brick building, got like a garage door on it, and it's called Dorgus's.
What's it called?
Dorgus's.
Dorgus's.
Yep, Dorgus's and Sons.
Nice. Yeah, we'll walk
And,
in. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
You walk in, and there is a dwarven gentleman. And he's got a little name tag on that says Dorgus.
Sorry, you cut out there for a second. There's a who?
A dwarf.
Oh, dwarf.
Yep, a dwarven gentleman. And he's got a little name tag that says Dorgus on it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let Renga do all the talking. She knows what she's looking for.
Okay, so Renga goes up to the counter and she begins conversing with Dorgus and about this part. And after a few minutes, he's able to go in the back and find something. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She purchases it, and she's got this box, right? This little cardboard box with this part in it, and the two of you make your way back to the to the Bastard Star.
I'm gonna figure that probably the box is a little bit larger, so I'll probably carry it for her.
Okay, that's fair. It's not a huge item. It's not a huge item, but it is.
No, but she's a small. She's a goblin. She's small, you know. So like, I mean, the box is probably as big as she is.
No, it's not quite that big, but it is bigger. It is bigger for her.
Yeah.
So
I'm not...
you lug it back to the Bastard Star, and you got a few minutes to help me put this thing in?
Yeah.
Roll me a
Sleight of hand.
No, I don't want you to roll a sleight of hand because you might be proficient with space vehicles, but that's like captaining them. This is mechanical.
No. Oh, okay.
So I want you to roll me a dexterity check, but just straight dex.
Straight dex?
Yep.
Oh. I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8. Okay. I'm going to have Renga. Oof, boy, this is a straight roll for her, too. Okay. So, the two of you are able to put this piece in.
We're able to finagle it in even with our low rolls.
You're able to finagle it in. Okay. It fits. She does a couple of tests on it, and it seems to be working right. Okay.
Cool.
So, this is up and going. Harold, your class has ended. Are you doing anything before you head over?
He goes to his study.
Okay.
And gathers his go bag that he always has ready.
Yep.
He grabs the book, and he grabs a few other like scrolls and books that he thinks that he might need along the way. He makes sure that he has a whole like, I don't know what you would call it, but his whole bag of like poisons and stuff that he has, and also with a bag of whatever he's researching and working on currently, so he can continue that.
Gotcha.
Well, Astryn is waiting for the rest of the party to show up. She's gonna message Saya and ask her if she can find her out anything that she can about Vega discreetly.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion? I thought. Hold on a minute. Why do I gotta persuade my girlfriend here? 12.
Wait a minute. Oh god, this is implication. Fuck. The implication. Oh god.
You get a message back from Saya. And her message is, I've heard the name Vega before. He must have a different handler. I don't know much about him.
All right.
Why?
She asked me why?
Yep.
I'm gonna say, he's here watching my every move.
She's gonna reply with like a, okay, let me know what happens, heart, winky face kind of emoji.
Interesting reply, but okay. I'll just be like, see you soon, love. And then winky face heart.
Okay. Vega.
Yeah.
You make your way back to the palace.
Yep.
You are allowed entry. Are you still?
Palace.
Are you still?
I thought we were meeting at the docking bay.
Yeah, weren't we meeting at the docking bay?
Well, the private docking bay is at the palace.
Oh.
Yep.
Wait, so my ship, the Colossus, is at
A different
the
docking
palace?
bay.
Okay. Then yep. I will meet them at the docking bay.
Okay. You make your way back to the palace. You're allowed entry. You're shown to the Saren left specific instructions for you. Are you still in your Dragonborn disguise?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So Curve is shown up into where that private docking bay is, where the Bastard Star is. And
I thank whoever brought me there profusely.
no, they don't really seem to give a shit. This is their 9 to 5. They escort people, they're guards, or whatever their job is. It's excellent, sir. Have a nice day, kind of deal,
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
So you find the Bastard Star, and it is a
Wonderful.
kind of an ovular ship.
Sure.
And the top part is ovular, and the bottom part seems to sit on this V-shaped frame, and then in between the V shape, the wide part of the V, there's a ramp that comes down, and that's where everyone's kind of gathered.
Okay. I will approach.
So you approach the Bastard Star. Everyone is there. Harold's got his go bag and all of his stuff, and Astryn is there with all of her belongings, or all of the her stuff that she's got. Arduan is standing there as well. Saren, Luca, and Rengus still in the background, maybe doing some last minute touches to the speeder, or the land cruiser, excuse me. And you guys are about to set out on your way to Hexen Forup.
Okay. I'm not going to go on their ship. I have my own.
Okay. Well, we will deal with that next time, as we are going to end.
Oh, right sure.
There.
Good point. Oh, fair enough.
So we'll end there. You guys are about to set out for Hexen Forup. You next time can let them know about your plans to take your own ship or whatever it is that you're going to do.
I will be following them in the Colossus. No. I have my own spaceship.
Very well. All right. So
hold on. I do have a question though. Hexen Forup. Since we're taking a land cruiser, it's on Borgixera then.
Yes.
Huh? Oh, it is. Oh, never mind then. Never mind.
Okay.
I thought we were going to a completely different planet.
No.
So I'm like, oh,
yeah,
fuck,
me too.
I better get in my ship and follow us. Hey guys, I'll follow you there.
Nope.
Don't go too fast.
Nope. Hexen Forup is a city, or a town, I should say, on Borgixera.
Never fucking mind. Cut that all out. And yeah, I will, I approach them and I say, I'm absolutely ready to go when you are.
Perfect. And that's where we'll end.
Yeah.
Amazing. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for joining us here at the Groggy Donkey. Follow us, subscribe. We don't really have a subscription at the moment, but comment. Tell all your please
subscribe on YouTube.
Subscribe on YouTube. Comment and tell all your friends and family about us. We look forward.
Follow us on Spotify.
Instagram, TikTok, Spotify.
Yeah, we do. We have an Instagram. We have a Facebook. We do have a Patreon. We do have a TikTok. We've done something with it, not a whole lot. Plans to come in the future. We are still growing, and
that's all. We have that all in the description of the YouTube vid, right?
Yeah. Everywhere you go, you can find something that'll lead you to somewhere else that's us.
Everywhere you go.
Hey, careful.
Groggy Donkeys. I lost the rhyme. Never mind.
It's okay.
No, it's fine.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to having you and everyone else for another round here at the Groggy Donkey. Stay groggy, everyone.